Hey guys, how's it going? I'm sitting right now in my new 2016 F150 XL truck, and I figured I'd give you guys an update. Some of you might know, or maybe you don't, but I found out the car had hail damage. Dealer didn't deny it. It ended up being real easy going in there. What do? I could have walked away after using it for the weekend. I never signed the disclosure statement as per Colorado, and that might vary by your state, but they were up front. I didn't even have to show them the damage. The guy had the paper in his hand, and it said hail damage, which I first said, let's go look at the damage. And so we went and looked at the damage. Then when we went in, he showed me the paper. And it was like, oh, okay, so they weren't even going to argue. They made a mistake. It happens. It was overlooked by the sales guy, but that's okay. Sales guy went to bat for me, and we're good to go. What's going to happen is they're going to repair the hail damage. I can barely notice it on the hood because the repair company, when these hail events happen, come in, fix cars. I spent most time on the hood. So the hood, you notice, because it's a metallic paint job, only in certain light conditions looking at it. You know, it's livable. It's really livable. The roof has more damage. So we went down to their body shop. Their body shop guy looked at it. He saw other spots. I pointed out some of the chips I was going to point out. And they're going to take care of all that. So on Monday, coming up here, I'm going to drop off this truck. They're going to give me a loaner truck. He said it's going to take 2 or 3 days to do it because they're going to redo the whole hood. They're going to redo the roof. They're going to redo some spots on the back pillars and then the chips. This truck's going to be like brand new. That's fine. Seems kind of odd, just from my point of view of business, that they didn't just let me take some money off. But hey, the truck's going to be repaired. I'm okay with that. I mean, I guess I would have preferred just having, if it's going to cost $4,000 or $5,000 to fix, just take $2,000, give me $2,000, and I could have lived with it. But hey, that's what they want to do. They're okay with it. They said they don't want an A-plan, Z-plan Ford member out there buying a truck that has hail damage. And technically, how they repaired it with the paintless repair would have been fixed. It's just that it was never disclosed to me. Even the sales guy and I kind of laughed because we never even noticed the hood. It was bright sunlight. Didn't notice it. I didn't think of looking at the roof, right? You're buying a new truck. You're not really concerned with the roof. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. And they're going to take care of it. I mean, I like it. It's quiet. It has the 2.7 liter. Seems to be working well. I'm up to 233 miles, 0.5. And it has the auto shut off. I have that deactivated right now. We press a button on the dash and the car will just shut off at lights, and then as soon as you move from the brake to the pedal, it starts and you go. Just like a hybrid, you can turn it on or off. If there's a lot of little stops, I don't sit in traffic, I don't commute. So, you know, I guess if you're in LA and you're sitting in a big traffic jam, yeah, just let it turn off. But you know, I'll probably just deactivate that. The only bad thing is you have to do it every time you start the car. So usually I get reminded at the first light if I'm sitting there long enough, and I will just deactivate it because I don't really care. This has the FX4 package, which is very unique for an XL model. This is a work truck. This is from their commercial lot. I don't have carpet. I'm okay with that. If I want carpet, I see online sites sell it for like $120, $150. So it's next to nothing really in the grand scheme of things to put carpet in, and I could do that myself. There's some other options I will probably do myself. It has steel rims. Not a priority of mine, but down the road I will probably put on different rims. Down the road I would like to put on probably a different bumper and a winch. That could come in handy. I plan to just do a lot of little stuff. I might put on a leather steering wheel wrap, sew it on. I did that in the Jeep, so I can handle doing that. You know, you buy a good wrap, spend like $50, you know, a good leather wrap. Because I just have this work truck, just has a rubber wheel. I don't really care. I'm actually surprised with how many options there are in the stereo setup. It connects to Bluetooth. It has a USB jack, so you can plug a USB stick in and play music that way. It does have a single CD slot. It's surprising it even has that, actually, because I just where it's at, it's kind of like, that's weird. So eventually, down the road, I might look at getting a fancier stereo system and do a backup camera for the back. That would be handy, especially if my wife needs to drive the truck and back up. Although the visibility, unlike my Jeep trying to look behind, I look behind and I see a bed, I can guide the bed. It's actually a lot easier for me to back into my driveway. As you notice, I'm just sitting in my driveway. I'm not driving around right now. I might do a video like that later, but for now, I think this is how you know, my first video in the car. So this is what I'm going to do. What else? It seems to get pretty good gas mileage. I haven't really driven it far, so I can't tell you, but mixed driving around town, other than me idling it today, updating the sync, and idling it when I pick my daughter up, and idling it like now, I'm getting around like 18.4, 0.5, but I've had the truck very short time. I did get up to slight downhill from where I live down to Colorado Springs. I got up to like 26 miles to the gallon. So depending the direction you go, you know, with cruise control on, going like, well, at that point going like the speed limit, maybe 5 over, at 75, 80. So really good gas mileage considering. Granted, slightly downhill, as I said, but you know, my Jeep wouldn't get that slightly downhill. And I guess we'll find out, and maybe I'll do a little video driving while I go out to Utah to ride here in a couple weeks. I should get the truck back before then from the repair, and yeah, they want it done ASAP, so they said 2, maybe 3 days. So I'm like, well, you have all next week. You can, I'm leaving it Monday, whatever. You're giving me a loaner, and it is what it is, you know. These things happen. Some people might get really pissed. I don't think they were trying to bait and switch me, because on a plan, on Ford AZ plan, what happens is they could get audited, because when they go through the contract and it says hail damage, and they'll call me up and say, did you know it had hail damage? No. Uh-oh. Now people get written up. They could lose selling AZ plan, and it's a big dealership. They don't want to do that. It's Phil Long Ford of Colorado Springs up at Chapel Hills area, and you know, actually I'm very impressed with the sales guy there, David Fly. So if you need a hookup on a vehicle, no hassle at all, like zero hassle. I mean, I think as sales manager is a little more on the, like, you know, sales guy side of things, but David, no issue there. And overall the experience was great, and obviously I don't have to be doing this in my video, but I was impressed enough that I am doing it in my video. So we'll see how the paint job works out. I would actually show you the hood and stuff, but you have to see the right light, so I'd be there with the camera trying to show you guys, you know, what's wrong in that. I don't think it would show up on film. So I wouldn't be making a video about the hood and bitching about stuff or giving props up to a dealer if this wasn't the case, because it's a hassle. It is a hassle for me, you know, go back down and this and that, and it was a delay. I delayed giving them the PIN number even, because I get the Z plan through my grandmother, technically retiree, but whether you're a worker or a retiree, it's the same plan. It doesn't matter. Some people like to differentiate, but AZ plan is the same price, or discount in price. So you might be wondering what I paid for this. I paid after taxes $31, and like I said, this does have the FX4 package. The other option to get out of this vehicle would have been to find another vehicle, but unfortunately when you're looking at leftover 2016s, there's not many out there, and none of them had the FX4 package. They had like the chrome appearance package. This does have the smaller tank of, I think, 23 gallons. It doesn't have the 36-gallon tank. I don't tow that much. If you're towing, I understand the 36-gallon. I don't tow that much. I don't even drive that much other than hauling the bikes, and that's why I got this, so I could haul the bike. And yeah, that's basically it. First oil change is at 10,000 miles. You set up an account on Ford's website, and you can update your sync. It tells you when your services are, and through Bluetooth and your phone, it will all connect to the sync system. I think I have it set up, so I spent a little time doing that. Never thought I would have to, do all that type of stuff on a car, but whatever. Modern technology, yes, even your car might need updated. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I can bring you more Ford F-150 videos as I do things on this vehicle, because when I'm learning stuff, I figure there's other people out there that also would want to learn. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned, and I'm going to put these Ford videos in a playlist. And hey, if you're one of my motorcycle subscribers, this benefits you too, because you might be looking at getting a truck to haul your bikes and want to know what truck to get, And when you're not getting employee plan pricing, I will admit there's a lot of options out there. For me, it's a no-brainer when I'm buying something that's this expensive, if you know what I mean, to save as much as possible, because at the end of the day, it's point A to point B for this vehicle. That's how I look at it. So thanks for joining me, and follow along. Have a good one.